Good morning, fellas. Here's one for our American friends and for Ali Dawah and for all the mock the right, the Antifa, Labour Party, useful idiots, because that's all they are. Yes, it's in the Express, this, but I can confirm that in many places in the Quran, especially of Surah, in 4 or 5 sections of the Surah, it does confirm that Muslim men, followers of Muhammad, should and have the right to take, sell and rape Western women, non-Muslim women, as dirty kuffar. They have the right to rape them, humiliate them, spit on them, abuse them, even kill them. This is all in the Quran. This is why ISIS do it, of course. Here we go. I mean, this is in the Express, but, you know, I can publish the sections from the Quran for you if you want. In Surah 4 and Surah 6, it states this quite clearly. Non-Muslim women, infidel, dirty kuffar women are, quote, just war booty. This is what the Prophet said to his followers when they queried it. They said, well, it doesn't seem right, being able to rape all these young girls and these unmarried women and married women. It didn't matter. They even queried that as well. Yes, and this Islamic scholar, this lady, this woman in Egypt, actually confirms it in Arabic with straight British translations. Here's the name. Professor Saud Salah from Al-Azhar University in Cairo, Egypt, reportedly said, rape is allowed in times of legitimate war between Muslims and their enemies, which, frankly, is the last 1450 years, because all Muslim people, all Islamic followers, it's their duty to promote Allah, to invade the whole of the world, and to try and turn the whole of the world into some kind of backward Sharia crap hole. There we go. There, I'll put the link underneath so you can click on it, and I will share it presently. So there you go. I mean, I could actually bring up the sections of the Quran here, but usually what they say is then, oh, it's a weak hadith, like in the section of the Quran that was taken out, where old Monster Mo abused 2 boys in their book. It got took out of this section, and he didn't even stop gobbling when his followers walked in. That's how shameful he was. He was totally shameless. Here we go, and here we are, and here's pictures of ISIS with chained up young girls about to be sold, to be sexual slaves and what have you. ISIS, whether you like it or not, I'm sorry to say, ISIS are presently, or have been, the closest followers of the book. That's how savage the book really is. Here we are. Dr. Holt explained how the fanatical death cult detailed that pagan women should be enslaved in its propaganda magazine, De Queep. Said, according to ISIS, the practice of forcing the Yazidis and other religious minorities into sexual slavery is a way to prevent the sin of premarital sex or adultery. It's adultery whenever people do it. When they do it, it's divine duty. And here we see genuinely about 8, probably young women, young girls, probably unmarried girls, who are flesh on the hoof, who really are sold. And it's obviously it's very racist Islam, because the Prophet was very light-skinned. He was a white man. He was a white man, probably anemic, chronically anemic, as he was pretty much a nut job, between you and me. He was probably chronically anemic, and it mentions in the Quran, like, oh, it's that white man sat there. So he, it mentions the whiteness of his skin on at least 5 occasions, certainly in the Quran. So they themselves are very racist, because the Prophet was light-skinned, so they want to go with light-skinned women, which they do. Whether the light-skinned girls in Europe like it or not, they do go with them, don't they? Especially in Just Eat kebab houses, meeting on Facebook, and in Rotherham it was unlicensed, unchecked private hire taxis, not Hackneys. I must say, Hackney carriages are always very safe because they're thoroughly CRB checked. So there you go. There it is from an Islamic scholar in Egypt, which is virtually the heart of Islam. It's just a few hundred miles, literally 500 miles from Mecca. But they are allowed to rape and humiliate and impregnate non-believers. I mean, anyone that's read any of the Quran knows this anyway, but just thought I'd tell you guys. Okay, see you, bye-bye.